If you don't know that these rotating machines can sling debris in your eyes, and you don't know that loose clothing could get caught up in these machines, and you don't know that these machines are loud and could hurt your hearing, if you're an adult and you don't know these things, then you need to crawl back in your hole from where you came. Okay, pumpkin? Okay. All joking aside, you should at least wear some kind of eye protection, whether it be safety glasses, goggles, or a face shield. You really need to protect your eyes. I wear earplugs and I wear a dust mask, so it's up to you, whatever you want to do. If you're in my shop, I at least am gonna have you wear safety glasses. So alright, let's get going. We've already cut out our knife and we profiled it. So what's the next thing we do? This next step you could probably do without. Since I have the equipment, I'm going to go ahead and surface grind it, and it's right here behind me. This is my surface grinder. It has been converted to use a 2-inch by 72-inch belt, just like the rest of my grinders. And I also keep a 36 grit belt on this, and I use it just to flatten my blades. So when you buy steel, it may not come exactly flat, so it may be thicker on one end than the other, and I like to start out with a flat blade. And if you don't have a surface grinder, I can show you an alternate way to accomplish basically the same thing. Let's go back over here to the Grizzly grinder. I forgot to show you something else that it comes with. See this plate right here? It's another attachment. Okay, so the belt runs over that plate, and you can hold the blade up there. It's not very easy to do. When I used something similar to this, I had a magnet, a very strong magnet, and that's what I would use as a handle to hold that blade on there flat like that. So it takes some practice, but it can be done. So let's get back to that surface grinder. This is a magnetic base. When you set your blade on there, you want to make sure that it's clean. Make sure your blade is clean so that it sets flat on there. So you can see, you can adjust it, move it around where you want it, and once you magnetize it, it's there. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. Want to make sure there's enough clearance before I start it. And that's it. Sometimes the steel has deep pits, or it may not be exactly flat, so this helps in getting a good starting point. Okay, so we're back at the workbench, and here's the blade. I took a pencil and I marked where the handle is going to go, and I marked the spots for the holes, for the bolt holes. And I'm also going to add a lanyard, so I'm going to make 3 holes in this blade. This is going to be a 3-piece knife, and by 3-piece I mean the blade and a set of scales. 3 pieces. To get the bit started, we need to center punch it, and what I use is a spring-loaded center punch. So I just kind of eyeball it. I've already marked it with a pencil, so I know it's pretty close to where I want it, and I just center it, and then I slowly push on it, and it leaves a little divot. So I'll do this for the back bolt, and I can see it's kind of far back, so I'm just going to move forward a little bit, find the center, and punch it. And then the lanyard hole, and that's it. Okay, so we're ready to drill, and we'll put that in the next video. I'll show you all my drills. I use drill presses. You could use a hand drill, but it's kind of difficult to get it nice and square, and I'll show you how to square up a drill press, and we'll go over that. So if you're gonna do it, might as well do it right. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe to this channel. Be sure and click the thumbs up button also. If you're on Facebook, look me up at Ramos Knives, and be sure and say howdy.